Another PSA mail day, 89 cards, 82% gem rate. Let's jump straight into it. Overall, this is gonna be a great order as well. 2023 Court Kings Watercolor PSA 10. I think this is the last part of Court Kings that I have in my possession that is getting graded, I believe. Another watercolor PSA 10 and a double exposure that came back a PSA 9. Not bad. I've got to get a lot of these cards sold. I've got a lot of the same stuff. You can tell there's a lot of cards. Same type of card. All right, Prism PSA 10. Prism PSA 10. These are barely hanging on above $100. Gonna be falling below that at some point. Here's another one, PSA 10. And I had to weed out some. I've got some that are not gradable that are still raw. This one is one of the lower performing ones in the order, a PSA 8. And it looks like it could be due to those back corners on the back. So that is due to some corners. So they got that one right. Instant Impact. I bought these in a lot. A lot of these cards are coming from China. I keep seeing people saying that there's fakes coming out of China. I have no idea where this is coming from. There's one post on Blowout saying that there's a Prism Wimby along with a lot of other, I guess, counterfeit merchandise. So the assumption was the Wimby was fake. I've not seen evidence of one fake. I'm buying all these from the big breakers over there, the big consignment guys, and every single card is coming back genuine. So they're a great source of product as far as I'm concerned. And you can get stuff at pretty cheap deals if you buy in bulk, which I have been doing. Like, I've been giving them a lot of money. It's been a lot of US dollars getting sent over to China. PSA 10 Instant Impact. Yeah, all these came in one big lot. So the average per card cost was below $10. So by the time you factor in the grading fees on here, of course the silvers were a little bit more, but not a lot in these tins. So these are gonna be cheap Wimby tins. There's gonna be a million of them. There's gonna be a lot of them out there, but if anybody wanted a cheap Wimby PSA 10, this is their opportunity to get one. Deep Space, this is a PSA 10. A little bit more difficult of a parallel to 10 as opposed to the Instant Impact. That's why you don't see as many of them. And then a silver. And another silver. And a silver. PSA 10. So, good start. Of course, the big card that I wanted to hit out of this cohort was going to be that Orange Ice. The corners kept it from getting a 10. Next, let's move them guys over here. More. Man, I'm gonna flood the market, sadly. And these are the new cases. These are sturdy cases. I like these. Silver PSA 10. All right, now we're moving over into the select part. And you all saw this. If you watched any of my recent videos, clean product, very clean. PSA 10 silver Premier. Oh, my goal is to own the pop report on these cards. My first nine. So I've got to be over 10 gems now on this card. Another one, 10. This is probably the lowest graded select card that I have, so there's probably going to be an issue on it somewhere in the back, somewhere. Yeah, so it's probably there somewhere. But can't complain overall. Another one with a 10, green, white, purple. Like the green, white, purples. Here's a serial number Wimby. Finally, we get a blue die cut PSA 10. This one's numbered to 249. These are very tough. See a lot of 9s in this. This is probably one of the few parallels that is not necessarily clean. It's because of those little indentions and markings. So next is PSA 10 Mezzanine base, the true base. And then we've got a blue silver prism. Blue prism, blue silver prism. Okay, we're gonna go through this as quick as we can. Blue Prism, another one, PSA 10. That stack is getting big. I don't want it to fall, so let's create a new one. Mezzanine True Silver Prism PSA 10. Second rarest to the courtside. Second one of those, 2 for 2. Now we got some true courtsides. So I put these in order of increasing rarity in terms of the style, I don't know how you call this, the tier, there we go. Courtside True Base, 10. Another True Base 10. I like these better than blue. They're much more rare than blue, far more rare than the blue. And we go 4 for 4 there. Next, we've got a future insert. Talked about this in my last video. These are a little bit more rare and even a little bit more difficult to grade compared to the other inserts in this set. This one's off-centered, PSA 9. And then we also have another one that is a PSA 9 off-centered. Got a PSA 10. This one did 10, which is good. Now we get into the good ones. Talked about these, again, specifically the silvers. These are much more rare than the other inserts that are in this set, especially the silvers specifically. Don't see a lot of these pop up compared to like the Select Certified, the Rookie Revolutions, etc. So this is a 10. This is a 10, and one of these has been sold to a good viewer of the channel, Bryce, and he got another one of the cards in the order as well. So those will be shipped out today. Bryce, this is gonna come out not on the Monday that I'm recording it, but it will pop up and hopefully you'll have the card in time by the time the video gets uploaded. Lodestar insert PSA 10. Rookie Revolution Silver Prism PSA 10. Rookie Revolution Silver PSA 10. All right, I really hope that I sell a lot of these cards at either the upcoming show. I've started to schedule some of these to get listed because I have so many duplicates. I'm not gonna sell all this stuff at a show, obviously. I don't expect to sell this amount of volume. I hope, that would be great, but I've got some of these things obviously listed online, so if I sell stuff before then, I will happily sell it before then. This is probably my favorite insert parallel. It's not rare by any means, but the Thunder Lane, just a really, really cool insert. And this is the green PSA 10. And now we got a lot of volume of this, so we're just gonna breeze through these guys. PSA 10, PSA 10, actually I only had 2 of those, different order. Select Silver PSA 9, and a certified Select Prism Silver. Okay, another Select Silver Prism, PSA 10. Another Select Silver, PSA 10. Silver. All right, we get a theme. There's another 9, so I had 2 9s. Now we go green. Ooh, do they make a lot of this stuff? A green, and a green, and more green. Okay, now let's go red. Well, first red is a 9. Then we got a 10. We've got a 10. Nikola Jokic, mixing it up a little bit. So this is a red flash, number 299, PSA 10. And I took some gambles here on some Wemby's that were serial numbered, and I would rather have had this be a 10 as opposed to the Jokic. All my flashes that have serial numbers, not done well whenever it comes to old Victor boy. Number 99, PSA 8. And then a purple cracked ice. I just sold I had a 9 of this and a 10. The 10 I did sell, it's already shipped out. That sold for a little over 700 if I'm not mistaken, and then I've got the 9. A couple of good ones that I have not sold that are still here. And Fuego Silver, the King. That's a cool card. Very, very cool. This is also one of the rare inserts that's not case hit. It may be case hit, honestly, I can't remember. The silvers are very rare, exceedingly rare. I've sold one of the Wemby's already. I've got this one and a couple more outstanding getting graded, but very happy to have that. And I've got a rookie this is just regular sensations, silver. Then Snapshots LeBron, silver, PSA 10. Got a GG Jackson autograph red, numbered to 99. Also had a Keontae George red autograph, PSA 10 that I sold that was immediately after this card, so that card has been shipped out, not visible in this order. PSA 10, Optic Stroud. Got some pink Strouds. Just in time for football season to capitalize on preseason hype. One and only chain reaction. I'm now 0 for 3 on grading Elly De La Cruz. I'm not a big fan of Elly De La Cruz. I'm trying to grade some of his cards because other people like him. And it just may be karma that the grading gods are not giving me 10s because they know I don't like them. And then Bo Jackson. I went 2 for 2 on these previously. This is my first 9 on Topps Chrome Black autograph, Bo Jackson. Okay, that is a very, very fast order. Again, recap, 89 cards, 82% gem rate. Did very well. There's not really a whole lot of big cards in here that came back PSA 10s. A couple of the Wemby silver cards are going to be some of the better cards. The Enfuego silver is probably the best card remaining in the order that has not sold. And again, a lot of this stuff is high volume, move it very, very quick to make way for some of the other stuff, and then rinse and repeat. All right, hope you all enjoyed this. See you next time.